Welcome to another material design components tutorial video, and in this video we are going to talk about dialogues. So yeah, let's get started. So what are dialogues? Dialogues are nothing but just a simple pop-up with some information and maybe a couple of actions: dismiss, okay, cancel, approve, something like that. So this is an example of alert dialogue. We have simple dialogues with some things to check upon, and we have a confirmation dialog with the same list and then an action. So we're not going to solve every type of dialog in this video, but just my purpose is just to give you a heads up how to set things up, and then you can obviously go onto this page and then dive deep in and look where what to use. This documentation is pretty straightforward and easy to understand, so I'll link this page in the description below, just below that like button. And without wasting any more time, let's get started. So I've created a simple Android Studio project with uh, nothing but a text view as of now. And if you're not using the latest Android Studio version, that is the Arctic Fox, a piece of thing that is mandatory to do is go into your Gradle scripts, build.gradle, the module level, and you need to write this line down of the dependency of material design, and fetch the latest version from their documentation and just paste it down here so that you can use all the material design components. But with the latest version, they already mention it out before, like they give it to you right out of the box. So yeah, let's get started. So first what we'll do is make the UI, and let's remove this text view. It's not needed to us, and I'm just gonna create a simple button, and when we click on that button we'll get the dialog. So that's what I'm trying to do as of now. The text would be um, create dialog with btn, and let's give it an id. I'm gonna constrain it to the center of the screen. I'm not concentrating on UI very much, and this is just a heads up tutorial, just a simple walkthrough. So let's initialize that button over here, guys. I'm gonna create an on-click listener, and we need to create a dialog in this when the user clicks on the button. So let's start building our material dialog. So we get the material alert dialog builder is new material alert dialog builder with the context of this activity. And now there are a few properties that we can set to this builder, which is a object of this class. So I'm gonna start setting up the very basic ones, which has the title of string. Let's keep things straightforward as of now. We also have a message, and we are gonna go for, let's just show this first on screen and then we can deep dive in. So run the project, see how it goes. Yeah, we have our UI, the button here, and when we click on the button we get the dialog with our own title and our message. So this can be customized. I'm just leaving it simple as of now. You can write anything you want here, and clicking anywhere outside of this dialog will dismiss it, so you don't need to create a non-dismiss button or something like that. It's just a model if you're coming from web development, or just a simple pop-up. Okay, so let's try to add some buttons to this now. So we can add two types of button, and one is set positive button and one is a negative button. So this takes two arguments. One is let's give this agree, and this will have a new dialog interface on click listener, and I'm just gonna give a toast right here saying main activity dot this, and user agreed to something, and let's create another negative button listener. So builder dot set negative button. This works on the same line, disagree, and new dialog on click listener, dialog interface on click listener, and I'm gonna give the same toast saying user disagreed to something. So let's see how this looks on our UI, and we have the same thing but with a set of buttons now. One is agree, disagree. So let's click on agree, user agreed to something. Let's click on disagree, user disagreed to something. So this is very pretty straightforward. You can have anything right here, like receive an email when you confirm an order. So if you want an email, you could click on agree and then follow up with your logic or something like that. I'm just giving you a real world use case, and we can customize this dialog on more granular level. I'll just try to show you some few more stuff. So we can set an icon here if we want to. So let's import an icon first in the drawable, and this can be a vector or image asset, whatever's fine for you. And let's select something like backup or something. uh, yeah, let's go with this guy, icon backup. Next, finish, and pass that icon here, dot drawable dot icon backup, the thing that we just imported. And if you see right now, we do not have any icon below beside the title, but now since we have added this argument, we're gonna get that icon right here. So that's that. We can use it as per our needs. And if you want to customize this on a more granular level, like you want to change the background color or maybe the border radius or something like that, we also have an option for the same, but for that we need to create a drawable resource file. So let's do that first. So right click, new drawable resource file, and let's name this as dialog background and hit OK. So this contains a selector, and then we can nest on our components that could contain an item, and which in turn would contain a shape. So we can pass two arguments here. One is solid Android color, and let's give this color slash teal as of now, just for visual purposes. And we can give corner radius as well. So radius 12 dp looks good. And there are many more things that you can play around with. You can add padding, gradient, size, stroke, and in this as well you get so many properties: bottom left radius, bottom right radius. You can control everything individually. I'm just gonna give you an overview about the same. So we created this thing, and now we can close this file. And yeah, so let's add that file that we just created now. So builder.set background, get resources dot get drawable, because it was a drawable resource file, and now point to that file from going r.drawable dot dialog background, along with an argument of the theme, anything like light, dark, or your custom theme or whatever it is. I'm just gonna pass in null now, and then a semicolon. It's giving us a warning saying suppress lint, but it's fine. We are definitely not creating an enterprise level application, so that's that. And when you click on create dialog, you get everything teal with rounded corners. So yeah, these are the basic ones and you can then head to the material design page. I'll link it below, just below that like button again. And if you like this video, if you found this video helpful, you learned something new, please consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.